Salutations, Snyderheads. You're listening to Zack Snyder's 0 to 0, the podcast where we are watching the movie Watchmen for 4 weeks instead of 5 because we didn't want to watch it for that long. I'm Sam, aka the Color Misser.
Okay. Hi, I'm Giga, and I'm tired of these podcasts getting caught up in the tangle of their bits.
Is this how you're telling us that you're quitting the podcast?
It's how, no, this one's okay. This one's like Mars to me.
Okay. And I'm Val Flight Cub, and I watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you?
Mm.
Uh-huh. I did.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it.
You're watching it right now, even.
I'm watching it right now on 3x speed silently.
Just like I'm not eating a chicken wrap.
Oh my god.
I'm the most professional podcaster
Am I the only professional here?
Yes. Yeah, because you're the one that gets paid and you never give us any of the money.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of money, we have some news to address.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Which is that I was literally editing the previous episode of this podcast, and I got to the part where we were talking about the Wonder Twins movie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any news on that. And I looked online and saw that it had been canceled.
No!
Rip.
Oh my god.
It was canceled for being $40 million over the $35 million max budget for HBO Max originals.
Wait, what?
I feel
So
like
it was supposed to be $35 million and it was instead $75
That was like the
million.
hard limit that HBO Max originals were given. And this had a budget of $75 million.
Oh my god.
I feel like when you've already spent that much money, like you might as
Well, I don't think they had spent it. I think that was what they were planning to spend.
Oh, okay. They over budgeted it.
Because it was pretty early in development.
Yeah.
It's
so
so
that's
it
our
was
first
impossible
piece of
for them
news.
to think of a way to make the movie half as expensive.
I don't know. I guess the president of Warner Bros. Was just mad or whatever. That's our first piece of news. Our second piece of news is...
news?
What's that?
Do we have any senatorial news?
Cinematorial? What?
Senatorial. Like...
I don't know what that means.
Senate.
Senatorial.
News from the Senate.
Should I?
About maybe a particular senator from Texas.
Oh, about Ted Cruz saying that Rorschach is one of his favorite superheroes?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a great character.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a satire of anything in particular.
No, nothing. No.
He's definitely supposed to be a person you like.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're Ted Cruz, who is a normal person who knows how to be a human,
With normal politics.
you see him and you say, yeah.
I would go so far as to say that the man is beyond reproach.
That's another great piece of news. The other thing that I was going to say is that I have found another ScreenRant article that I'd like to read, but I will leave it up to the two of you to decide when we do that, because I don't think that this viewing is as grotesque as the previous one.
I'd say that there's a more intense point of grotesquerie.
I did just watch
Mm-hmm.
the weird dream that Nite Owl has.
Yeah, and that's pretty grotesque. When I see two skeletons kissing, I'm like, that's not natural.
The skeletons kissing... it would be one thing if I knew that both skeletons were boys or both skeletons were girls, but the fact that it's two straight... The boy skeleton and a girl skeleton, that's not natural.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking more about the skin peeling off thing. Anyway.
Oh, that was pretty gross.
Spoilers, I guess.
I mean, not the most gross thing.
No, this is a violent film.
No, but I would say that it's not even a particularly violent moment that's very disturbing.
Am I forgetting something?
Are you forgetting the part where you see a child's leg being ripped apart by two German shepherds?
That's right. I was forgetting that.
I didn't see that in time. I watched that too
you
fast.
You saw it really fast.
I saw it really fast. I just noticed. I was like, okay, and then there's dogs doing something. Got it? Okay.
Can I you're still watching it right now?
Mm-hmm. They're saving the people from the apartment.
Mm.
Do they have chipmunk voice?
I don't know because it's on It was muted. When I was listening to it, though, it was just they were talking really fast, like when you listen to a podcast at 2x or whatever.
Ah, boring.
Yeah. Look up the Google exchange that doubles the pitch as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my question is, should we read this article throughout now
Does
or
it have an introduction?
You want me to read the introduction? DCEU. 10 ways the first Suicide Squad movie has aged well. The success of the Suicide Squad is without doubt, but what aspects of the 2016 original deserve appreciation from fans and do hold up pretty well?
Is it without doubt?
That's the subheader. Here's the actual intro. The release of the Suicide Squad has met with a massively positive reception, with the follow-up directed by James Gunn winning over critics. The first movie had a largely negative response upon release, although supposed studio intervention has led to calls for David Ayer's original Suicide Squad cut to be released, as Zack Snyder's has. All things considered, the original Suicide Squad isn't all that bad, and the movie will certainly appear to be of much higher quality for viewers who watch it today. This is due to a number of factors, like the benefit of the sequel's success and the removal of the extreme hype that the Suicide Squad had to deal with back in 2016.
Oh yeah, the expectations were just too high.
So the people liked the movie less because of the hype?
Yeah.
And so now that the hype is removed, people will like it.
When you're looking at it,
I mean, I understand the logic of that, just not as it applies to this particular piece of shit.
But it's not like it's not like it was a Watchmen movie that didn't perfectly match the comic, so it had a bunch of hype to live up to and didn't.
Yeah,
it was just a movie people thought was going to be really good and then wasn't. So then I guess now when people watch it, they know it's not going to be as good. I don't know. What is the hype that needs to be removed?
All.
Yeah. All. It needs to be
viewed. I gotta say,
well, let me just say this. I watched it expecting it to be a big piece of shit, and I hated it.
Right. So you would say that was hype?
It was anti-hype.
It was anti-hype, right?
And it let me down. I loved it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have any expectations for it, and I hated it because it sucked.
Should I just read this now?
Can I say,
no.
I have a few moments ago went to the sex scene that's in this part, and
they were going real hard.
I amped it up to 6x, and it was still way too long. Yeah, I heard it was serious. It was.
I mean, 6 times is the optimal speed to watch a sex scene on.
Just
yeah, it's the only time that they do a realistic speed of humping.
It's the fastest.
No, I was making a joke about Latin.
6x?
Sex. Like sex means 6.
Sex.
I also just finished the section, so I'm all caught up now.
Okay, good job. What if they boned in front of Rorschach?
What if
he'd probably really, really like that.
He would probably be like, this is just like when I was a kid where I was having a great time.
Yeah. I have a normal relationship with women. Do you want me to read
this at the end then?
We'll read it throughout. Is it a single? Yeah.
It's 10 items.
I think we'll need to start now.
Okay. Well, let's go with number 10 then. Number 10, the family dynamic. The team may have been thrown together for the mission, but the movie did highlight that they eventually saw themselves as family. I don't remember that part. El Diablo mentioned this as the reason for his sacrifice, as the characters resemble a dysfunctional family who worked together when it counted. With the continued success of franchises like Fast and Furious and Deadpool 2 also bringing this aspect forward, Suicide Squad holds up well for adapting the characters this way. Looking at the movie through this lens showcases how similar every team member was, which is a thing that I famously really like about these films.
And that's, what famously constitutes a strong family or team, is how similar all the people are, that they're all the same.
Just a homogenous, every character just blends together.
I love it. It's saying it's good that they have the family thing because they mention it. Like they say in the movie that they've become like a family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did, though.
Well, Diablo calls them, he says, I lost one family, I'm not going to lose another.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, you
But
remember
that's-
anything about this movie? That's amazing.
It's beautiful, I think.
But
Looks like it holds up pretty well.
But that doesn't mean that they do that in the movie. It just means they say it.
I'll read one more.
Okay.
Number 9, the unintentional humor. Let me just show you the picture that's attached here for reference.
Unintentional humor? Ugh!
Hi, Jared. While the comedy fell flat for most at the time of its release, the movie has since ventured into satirical territory.
So, wait.
Oh.
So they're saying...
This is another ScreenRant article saying that the best part of a DCEU movie is 0 to 0.
So this is like... I mean, I can appreciate this sort of postmodern commentary about it. It's like... It's good phenomenologically. Like it doesn't... A movie can be...
It's funny that this movie happened.
A movie can age well because people respond to it, even regardless of the author's intent, in a way...
I wouldn't call that the movie aging well, though.
No, me neither.
No, me neither.
I would say it's maybe
Okay.
like the movie being preserved well, like a French fry in
It's
I'm just
jar.
taking on
I'm
a new
trying-
A
life
McDonald's
of
French fry
making
in a
fun
jar.
of it.
You know, if there's no one else to do it, I like to be the one to approach these things with in good faith.
Right, which we
Mhm.
definitely did. I also like to say that the movie has ventured into satirical territory.
What is it
Like it has
satirizing?
retroactively become a satire.
What is it satirizing?
You know,
Movies
in
that think they're
retrospect,
good.
it's sort of a joke about how superhero movies are very bad.
Yeah, I mean, I
It
guess
can
you
be-
could say, like, in retrospect, Rorschach is satirizing insane
Ted Cruz.
fascists, and then I guess you'd be right, but those people have existed back when Watchmen was made too.
It can be entertaining to laugh at things like the Joker screaming hunka hunka for no reason, and Slipknot's death mere moments after his introduction.
we'd love to laugh at that.
We laughed at that
viewers-
because we thought it was funny.
As viewers won't expect much out of these moments. I disagree. I think it was pretty fucking obvious that Slipknot was going to die.
Yeah.
It ends up giving the movie pretty good replay value due to the many times these scenes pop up.
Are you saying that the movie
That
is...
scene's in the movie every time I watch
Are
it.
you saying
They
the
pop
movie is
up
good
every time.
because you can make a drinking game out of it?
And the hammy quality it provides can make Suicide Squad grown on viewers.
Oh, it certainly groaned on me.
And I groaned on it. Should we talk about the film?
So, we're out of the war room and into the boardroom. I don't know what I'm saying.
The boardroom?
We're into the boardroom. We're in
That would have been
Adrian's
pretty
office.
good if you had said that.
We're in Adrian's office. Well, I did in editing. We're in Adrian's office. The Twin Towers are back there, and he's talking to a bunch of people. And Val, what is he talking about?
Yeah, Val.
So he's talking about, they're like, Adrian, your plan isn't very good because you have to...
Should we just quiz you on the movie for this whole episode?
Yes, you should.
Who was
I
Adrian
did-
talking to?
Somebody with a rubber face.
Well,
No, these guys have normal
And-
faces.
Another guy. Well, they looked a little bit like perhaps they were supposed to look like someone.
No.
because-
which real-life businessmen did Adrian Veidt talk to in his office in Watchmen?
The movie? I don't know.
I don't know.
They're telling him that his idea for unlimited free energy is stupid and bad and socialist and also communist, and he shouldn't do it. And he's like, well, how about this? I'm going to, and also go fuck yourselves.
I'm
Bye.
sorry, we were looking for Lee Iacocca. Lee Iacocca.
Oh my god. Giga with the good faces here.
Lee Iacocca, by the way, who I did read that he was alive when this movie came out, and he was like, why did they make a movie where someone shot me in the head?
Oh my god!
That must have been pretty surreal to watch.
Because somebody made a book where they shot you in the head.
I mean, if
No,
I was
he
the
wasn't
guy,
in the comic.
if I was the guy who played
And
Adrian,
that's so funny. Wait,
I'd
what?
be like, why did they make a movie where I'm making this face? He looks like Joey Wheeler.
He looks like a turtle.
Oh yeah, he looks like Turtle
stairs,
Guy,
bro.
He looks like a turtle, like the turtle guy from
Master of Disguise.
Master of Disguise, and you know, the Twin Towers are in this shot,
and the big purple elephant from before that I thought was going to be Archimedes.
I don't know why
also...
you thought that. There was no basis for that thought.
I'm just stupid.
You thought that there would be a big flying elephant? Wow, you must be a real Dumbo to think that.
Well, I mean, Dumbo's a small flying elephant. You piece of shit. Dumbo facts.
Hashtag Dumbo facts.
And so,
dear baby Jumbo,
dear baby Jumbo, dear baby Dumbo. So,
did you listen? You gotta listen to the new 0 to 0. They're spitting hashtag real Dumbo facts.
They're saying shit like ear baby Dumbo. It's so funny. It's he's like, well, you're a beta cuck, and I'm Alexander the Great. He's the only guy I've ever looked up to.
But he's fucking dead.
He's dead.
I never got to meet him.
We forgot to feed him, is that what you said?
I never got to meet him.
He died.
I never got to meet him.
He died at 30.
Alexander the Great is dead. I forgot to feed him. Shit. My parents
Alexander the
so
Great,
mad.
my lizard, is dead.
He died at 30 because, like, no one fed him.
Alexander wept because there was no more wet food in his bowl. So he explains his plan. He's like, I want to do conquest, but not of humanity, of the evils that beset humanity. And you're evil. You're the drug pushers of oil and stuff. And then a guy bursts in with a gun. And this was, by the way,
elevator doors open and he's holding a pizza and he drops the pizza. So you know this guy's bad news.
Damn, that's a really long pizza.
This is the part where I really need to shit on this movie that I hate.
Okay.
Because I've gotten in the habit in these last two viewings of like having the comic open.
Oh,
in a
and
tab.
yes, this scene is the midpoint of Fearful Symmetry, which is a very iconic panel.
Yes. What I wanted to specifically shout out though is how like colorful this is. In the comic, in his office, there's like bright yellows and greens and reds and stuff. But what if it was just a murky blue with maybe, if you're lucky, you get a splattering of brown?
Yeah.
It's like Twilight, but for grown-ups.
Essentially, yeah.
So 50 Shades.
I do want to say about I read some too this week, and I do want to say about the print of the comic that's on archive.org.
You were going to say Archive of Our Own, weren't you?
Archive of Our
I
Own!
was. The print of the comic that's on Archive of Our Own, I think, is a pretty... I don't like it because... So, Fearful Symmetry... the entire chapter focuses on symmetry, and then this panel where he hits the guy with like the brazier, or the candlestick or whatever he hits him. What I don't know what he hits him with. Anyway,
I think it was like a metal pole that you would have like a rope on, to like keep people out of an area.
A balustrade.
Sure.
So
I'm Giga. I know the word for everything.
When he hits the guy with the thing, it's like the whole. It's the center of a page. So, like, you open it, and the entire spread is symmetrical. You have 3 panels, and then like a big outside of the panel illustration of him hitting the guy into the pool, and then another 3 pages. And on the print that's on archive.org, it's a page turn.
Yeah,
which is just like
I was also very I literally switched it into the like 2 page format to see that, and I was like, oh man, you know. That reminds me of the time that at PGOT meetup when I met you, Val, and I saw you strawding, and I said, "Val, you strawed?"
Val, you strawed.
Thank you. I was looking for an opportunity to say that for the past minute, and it was not worth it at all. Okay. So, so this is the part
I was
where,
like, oh my god, I didn't
door...
realize that I was strawding in front of people at PGOT meetup, but no, you were just making a joke.
The elevator door opens and the guy comes in with the gun. He begins with, I don't know if this was supposed to be like a toning down or a toning up of the comic, because I think in the comic, Adrian's secretary just gets shot directly in the chest immediately. But in this, he like shoots like a big gore hole through her leg.
Yeah,
you see it from behind her leg, so you see all the blood explode. It was
like way more violent, but also like she's probably gonna be okay. So
Are you guys?
Like, I don't know if this is better or worse.
Do you guys know what strotting is?
What is
strotting?
No.
Strotting. No.
Look it up. It's nice. You'll like it.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. I promise.
I don't know.
Stotting. Sorry. Oh, you're stotting? You're stotting and farting?
Oh, okay. Stotting is when a gazelle...
Quadruped.
It's a binky.
Quadruped. Particularly gazelles, in which they spring into the air, lifting all 4 feet off the ground simultaneously.
Do you do that?
It's a binky.
Are Val is stotting?
Do I do that? Not in front of other people.
Oh, okay. Generally.
Anyway, so the guy shoots a bunch of people. He blasts Lee Iacocca directly through the brain, and then Adrian beats him up.
In regular
the guy
speed.
Takes a... What?
In regular speed.
Yeah, in regular speed and not symmetrical.
To me, part of it was in regular speed, and part of it was super fast.
This guy is really not good at killing Ozymandias.
Yeah, was he there to kill Adrian? Because he did a terrible job.
He was there to kill Adrian, and he did a very bad
How do you, as a person with a gun,
get
beaten up by someone?
It's a lamp.
Oh, it was a lamp. Okay.
Lamp.
Am I, well, I don't know do we care about spoilers?
I feel
like I vaguely remember the reveal being that Adrian hired this guy.
Adrian did hire this guy, but I don't think
that would explain why he did a bad job of killing Adrian.
Well, I also don't, but I don't think that the guy knows that Adrian hired him. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a lamp. It was the balustrade. You're right. And there is also just a lamp. Man,
so Adrian tries to interrogate him, but he swallows cyanide and he burbles spit and foam, and it's gross.
I hate when they do that.
Just like in Wonder Woman.
Did that happen?
Yeah, there was the guy.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Isn't that fucking weird to think about that, like, this movie, a similar thing happens in this movie as it does in Wonder Woman 1984?
No, not
I mean,
not
Zack
84.
Snyder probably put it in Wonder Woman because
not 84.
He liked
regular
when it happens
Wonder
in
Woman.
Watchmen.
Is it in regular Wonder Woman?
It's in regular Wonder Woman.
We go to a diner where Laurie and Daniel are having mood. Whoa.
They're having mood.
I meant to say meal and food, and I said they're having mood. Excuse me.
I hope you're fucking sorry.
They're stretching and they're going, it was so great to moo just now, having mood. They're having feel.
And they talk about how
why are both of the words
Rorschach is.
Why is it if you combine the words meal and food both times it means the same thing, basically?
Wow, you could get so much money out of people on like Instagram with that.
Your mood and your feel.
This could be a huge screenshot for Fuck Jerry.
Food and your meal.
Oh, so true, bestie.
So much serotonin is produced in your gut.
Yeah. Well, it may be in yours.
Yeah.
Anyway, Daniel says, "Hey, do you want to stay at my place and hang out?" And she says, "Okay." And then they walk outside, and fucking Rorschach is like journaling. He's like, "Watched Laurie and Daniel today.
No.
Don't think they recognized me.
They are in the cafe.
I wonder if they'll fuck.
I'd like to watch. Maybe I'll do that tonight."
They're in the cafe that the Purple Elephant is an advertisement apparently for.
Yes, it's true.
I just thought this was parallelism or something. At some point in the Adrian scene, also the Purple Elephant blimp is right outside of Adrian's window, and I was very much like, "Oh, this is foreshadowing to indicate that Adrian has an elephant."
No, and it's not parallel either, because they cut all the parallelism from the movie. So Rorschach narrates, he's like, "I investigated the attacker, whose name was Roy Chess. I found out he worked for a company called Pyramid. And I recognized the logo. I saw the same logo at Moloch's, so he goes back. But Moloch has a hole in his head, and there's a gun on the table, and it's a setup, and the police are outside, and they know Rorschach is here.
He has an extra hole in his head. We all have holes in our head.
He has one more than you want.
Yeah. A gun hole.
A gun hole.
Wait, he had a gun hole? I was just talking about his nostril.
You just didn't like that he had a nostril?
I'm sorry.
It was really bothering me.
I'm sorry that you had to learn this way.
Well, he does, because Rorschach is like, Moloch, blah, 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 and like goes to talk to him and like goes to like smack him on the head or something, and Moloch's head like tilts back so you can see that he's like, dead. Mm-hmm. And so you can kind of see right up his nose.
And Rorschach looks at all the holes in his head, and he's like, okay, nostril 1, 2, that's right. Mouth, yeah, that's supposed to be there. Left ear, right ear, forehead. He like feels his own forehead. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Rorschach's journal discovered a new kind of hole.
Do you think Moloch was trying to trick me?
So the SWAT team burst in, and he sets them on fire with a makeshift flamethrower, and I alt-tabbed because it's a fight scene, and I don't care. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a long fight scene, too.
Yeah, he just, mildly injures some cops.
He throws them down the stairs or onto the railing.
He does the you better stop to some of them.
He ultimately gets overwhelmed and unmasked.
That vine, you better stop! You better stop!
I don't think I know that one.
It's I don't know it either. The guy with the can of hairspray in a house. And he's like running around with it and lighting. They're like, you better stop. And then he sets it off and she's like, ah! So that's that vine, what that vine is like. If you haven't seen it, you don't need to now, because that's what it was like.
Excellent.
Well, there we go.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The beauty about talking about any vine is that you will inevitably talk about the vine for at least 3 times longer than the vine is.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So he gets unmasked, and oh my god, that's the guy who's been walking around with the sign that says the end is nigh. It turns out that Rorschach was a lunatic the whole time.
No.
He was just undercover as a lunatic. He says when they rip off his mask, he says, "Give me back my face." So the mask is his true face, and removing the mask gives him a mask.
Wow.
Mind blown.
That's really deep.
Me watching the movie Watchmen. Oh, wow, that's so deep. Me reading the comic Watchmen. Holy shit, that's really cool. That's really clever.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's identified on the news as a guy named Walter Kovacs, and he's being put in prison for the murder of Edward Jacoby. Is that his name? Whatever. Moloch, yeah. He's escorted into prison, and everybody's screaming at him, and they want him dead because he's Rorschach and they're criminals, and they don't like him.
They know he's Rorschach.
Right, can we get another...
And one of them knows his family history, weirdly.
Can we get another way in which is aged good?
Okay, but only because you sound so enthusiastic about it.
It's the only thing that's going to keep Giga alive.
Number 8.
Number 8
way that Suicide Squad 2016 has aged well. Margot Robbie's first appearance as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I guess.
Margot Robbie has emerged as the biggest takeaway from Suicide Squad, even if her Harley Quinn isn't always comic book accurate.
The bitch.
Since her debut was in this movie, it will always be connected with her performance, as it is the springboard from where Harley Quinn took off. Those wanting to follow the character development of Harley need to check out her first appearance, providing Suicide Squad with excellent replay potential. She also stands out better now than she did originally, due to how glaring it is that Harley is the breakout character from the movie.
I suppose so.
It's a good movie to watch because
it made a character that did it.
And then it's also...
You can see Harley Quinn being all right compared to later when she's good.
I agree.
And also she's far and away the best part of the movie, which makes it fun to rewatch.
To watch the movie.
No, she's in other movies, so you could watch those where she's her.
Number 7. Being the first DCEU with an edge.
Huh?
With an edge.
What?
Although the execution left more to be desired, Suicide Squad will always be the movie that changed things up for the DCEU. Both Man of Steel and Dawn of Justice were fairly formulaic in terms of presentation, but this movie had a flair for anti-hero characters with morally challenging decisions to make. When?
What?
When?
What?
When, though?
And how is Batman not that? How is Batman also not a morally great character with challenging decisions to make?
Batman v Superman was not an edgy movie at all.
No, not edgy at all.
It's not even like they don't say fuck or something in the other movies. Like, Batman tells Joker, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Like,
to be fair, that is in the Snyder Cut.
I mean, I would say, in fact, that it is decisive.
the Snyder Cut is the real version of the movie to me.
It's like decisively less
to be
edgy.
extra fair, that scene was literally filmed for the Snyder Cut, specifically for HBO.
I know.
So, they were probably taking some cues from Suicide Squad 1. The dark comedy has also aged well due to civil...
Yeah?
Yes?
The dark comedy has also aged well due to similar movies like Deadpool making this part of its story, while the successful execution of the edgy material in The Suicide Squad has helped the original in hindsight.
What? Because, okay, so people were watching the original Suicide Squad and being like, my word!
Dark humor, I've never seen this before, goodness
Dark
me!
humor, how dare they? And then The Suicide Squad came out and was like, no, this is what we do.
Can they say that? Good heavens.
But then...
But then they watch The Suicide Squad and they're like, oh, this movie's pretty good. And then they rewatch Suicide Squad and they're like, you know, in retrospect, there's not quite as much gore in this one. And Harley Quinn doesn't talk about pooping.
Simply ahead of its time. We weren't ready for it
charming
yet.
by comparison.
Woohoo! Now this is a delight!
ScreenRant, I love you. Okay. Rorschach is
this Rorschach character is what I can get behind. What a jokester.
Speaking of, well, not that we are, but last week I mentioned the Dr. Manhattan monologue chapter and how good it is, and how the movie just reminded me of how good it is, and I reread it. The chapter of Rorschach talking to his therapist. Mwah.
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 Mwah. It's so good.
Mwah.
It's not very good in this.
Are we kissing? What's happening?
Daddy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, what?
Giga was just eating more of the sandwich.
No, I'm finished with the sandwich. What's going on?
Well, I was chef's kissing, and then I think Val started chef making out.
Yeah, I was making.
We were both chef kissing.
I was kissing the cook, but yeah.
We're polycule now.
Who?
Us, the podcast.
All three of us and the chef?
And the chef, the arbitrary chef. Yes, all three of us and the chef.
So, Rorschach is meeting with his new psychologist, who is, he's like, you know, if you cooperate, we might get you moved to a hospital where they can treat you for being a loony man.
I don't want help.
He's like, everyone else is crazy and not me.
We do the famous inkblot test scene that's really good in the comic and not good
in the movie. Do you think
he sees a dead dog? He says he sees a butterfly. He sees his mom kissing a man, and he says it's some nice flowers.
She yells that she should have gotten an abortion and closes the door.
Him. Yeah, that is. She does say that in the comic. That scene in the comic is harrowing.
It is very scary.
Pro-choice mom for the win.
She's girl bossing it. Yes, we can't help but stand.
I have to.
I'm drafting my ScreenRant article about why the mom is actually
my wig
in this movie.
Is gone.
I have to take issue with the cowardly film though, because they cut a shot that I really like in the comic, which is where he's flashing back to getting bullied by some big kids. And in the comic, one of them like splatters some food in his face, and it like leaves the sort of Rorschach inkblot shape on his face. And then he like attacks them. So
But
good.
that would be too fun to put in the movie.
Also in the comic, he like burns the kid's eye with a cigarette, but in this he kicks him in the dick.
And
not saying that's worse. I'm just saying
bites
he
his
does
ear
tend to be
off?
the dick.
bites his cheek off.
His cheek off.
Yeah, you don't, in the comic, you don't see the flesh being removed. You just see him, like, biting and pulling at him, but we do watch him, like, rip the guy's face
Yeah,
open
he's
with
a
his
feral
mouth.
little guy. He's
Not great.
He's not the kind of little guy you want to bully.
Not great to look at.
No.
As opposed to, like, a lot of children I'd like to bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's that Stranger Things kid, he's had it too good for too long.
Which one? I don't know why I asked that. I haven't seen it. It wouldn't mean anything
the
to me.
one.
Don't answer that question.
So,
don't answer. I don't care. I don't know anything about that show except 80s. decade.
Oh my god, the 80s! Have you heard of that?
The 80s.
I wasn't there. I missed it.
There was commercialism. Did you know that?
Oh, okay.
I was at a dinner party last night. Everyone had to be tested before they were allowed to be there, but it came up. I was like talking about the Sonic movie and then Sonic 2, and then I started talking about some other movie, and somebody was like, "Oh, do you really like movies?" And I was like,
No.
not really. I've watched a lot of DCEU movies because I have this podcast, and I mentioned, I was like, the craziest one is that, like, I started talking about Wonder Woman 1984, and I was like, so the plot is, and Wonder Woman, wishes for Steve to come back, the guy who
And said,
exploded
actually,
at
here, let me, and you pull out your phone and you just played the entirety of our Wonder Woman episode.
I just started playing it, but I went, she makes a wish for him to come back, and I just went, and the way that she comes back, and the person across from me just started giggling because, like, she had seen it.
Yeah. And the way that
It's so fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
God,
Can I
I don't
say-
know what made me think of that. But
totally sincere. I don't remember what you're even talking about.
Well, it's how Steve
way that
came
he-
back in the body of some guy. And they just don't address it for the entire movie.
Yeah, they do not talk about it.
You said Steve. I thought you said she. I thought you were talking about Wonder Woman. I was like,
I did think that Val said she, but I could interpret that
I might have
Wonder
said
Woman doesn't
Steve or
come
something.
back in that movie.
She's Palpatine?
Or maybe
Sheev?
the way
Sheev?
she gets her wish
Sheev?
is what I was starting to say, and then I said Steve.
Sheev?
Okay. Anyway, so the psychologist says,
Sheev?
tell me more about Rorschach. And Rorschach says, you're a liberal cuck and I hate you.
Yeah.
And this part probably warrants a content warning because Rorschach talks about the time that he was investigating the disappearance of a 6-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he
So
says...
content warning for child abuse.
Yes. And he
Yeah,
says...
you know,
Content
a
warning
lot
just
of
means
things.
warning, there's content.
Yeah, child abuse, to put it lightly.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I think it was pretty clear when I said 6-year-old missing girl that I
Where
didn't
this
mean,
is
like, content
going.
warning. Rorschach
Content warning.
tells some off-color jokes here. So, yeah, he's like, that was back when I was too soft and I let the criminals live. Anyway, I broke this guy's arm to figure out where the guy was, which I thought was kind of funny.
Mhm.
So he breaks into this apartment. He finds the child's underwear in the furnace. There's, like, blood on the floor, cabinet full of meat cleavers.
Mhm.
And now this is all in the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
In the comic book, he looks out the window and he sees 2 dogs fighting over a bone. And he realizes what's happened. And he's like, okay.
Gross.
But I'm a fucking idiot. And
Okay.
I don't understand how to follow
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the bone was
So
wearing...
the movie very helpfully...
The bone was wearing a hat, is the thing.
The movie very helpfully added a child's foot dangling off the edge of the bone, so I would understand.
Jesus.
So thanks, movie,
Ugh.
Thank you. Now
for putting a cool child hat on the bone so we could know that it was a child.
And then they flashed on the screen the words, "This is the little girl's leg. She's dead."
Ugh.
And I said, "Oh, thank you. Now I understand." Jesus Christ.
They made a little projection of the little girl.
Oh yeah, double content warning
Like
for
Superman.
harm to animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
As the this is it turns out the split open dog's head that Rorschach saw in the ink blot. It was these
he did that.
dogs.
Yeah.
He did that with the meat cleaver.
He did it with the meat cleaver. And the guy comes home, and Rorschach throws the dead dogs.
He does a dog attack on the man.
He throws one of the dogs, like, crashing through the window, and the guy gets, like, splattered with blood and broken glass and dog, and he's like, what the fuck? And then another dog flies through the other window. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Rorschach didn't throw that one. That one was a superhero dog.
Yeah, that dog died, and he died in Oblivion, and just, you know how, like, the NPCs, when you kill them in Oblivion, just kind of pop up into the ragdoll model.
The diffuser killed these dogs.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He would, wouldn't he?
So... yeah, the guy is like, hey, I didn't do nothing, and then Rorschach like handcuffs him to the furnace.
Bud. Oh yeah, he finds the 6-year-old girl's underwear in the furnace.
Yeah, and he shows the underwear to the guy, and the guy's like, that doesn't prove nothing. And then Rorschach's like, look what I did to your dogs. Do you think that I'm gonna be nice to you? And the guy's like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I see where this is going. I'm a bad guy. Take me to jail already. And then Rorschach's like,
no.
Like, did I take your dogs to jail?
He looks down upon him. He looks down at him and he says no.
I'm not sending you to jail. I'm sending you to God.
Here's a comic book change. It's a small one, but again, it's just the movie. I think they really want Rorschach to seem cooler, which is a bad choice, I would say.
Yeah, bad. Very bad.
Because they cut this absolutely fucking batshit line in the comic. And also, it's batshit, but it's also funny. So you can't have that.
Yeah, 0 for 2.
Because Rorschach needs to be very serious, cool, and impressive. Mm-hmm. In the comic, what he does is he, like, pours kerosene everywhere and lights the place on fire. And then he goes outside and he says, and I quote, "Stood in street, watched it burn. Imagine limbless felt torsos inside." Oh, there's, like, mannequins in the guy's place. "Imagine limbless felt torsos inside. Breasts blackening, bellies smoldering, bursting into flame one by one. Watched for an hour."
Just the outside like, of the building, like, just going, I know something cool looking is going on in there.
See, it's really nice because it's like you start to get these hints of like, oh, maybe he does have some manner of sense for poetic language or imagery, and then no, it puts that to rest. It's
imagined women on fire, thought about my mommy, watched for an hour.
Yeah, watched for an hour.
Could not.
Felt regular. Everyone but me is weird.
Could not move my eyes, take my eyes off of it. Can I just say, I feel like we're really clipping along in the movie. So I just want to say, I had a dream last night that I had like a big wad of gum in my mouth, and it was like stuck to one side of my teeth. So I was like trying to pull the gum out, and I pulled it, and like 4 of my teeth also came out.
Oh, I hate that shit.
I was like, I woke up and I was like, I gotta floss more.
Oh my god.
God, teeth falling out dreams it's a classic dream.
Uh-huh.
And it was bad because they popped out.
And also, like, they were out in real life too, so.
Yeah, and I woke up and my pillow was gone and 4 of my teeth were gone.
So
anyway,
can we get
in the
another
movie, Rorschach grabs a meat cleaver and chops the guy's head open for 5 minutes.
Yeah, can we get another way that Suicide Squad aged well?
Oh yeah.
Can we just get 1 this time instead of 2?
Sure. Reason number 6 that Suicide Squad 2016 aged well. Setting the template for the sequel. The Suicide Squad brought in many new characters like Peacemaker and Bloodsport. Mm-hmm. But the template for the movie's structure was set by the original.
Oh,
aspects like Amanda Waller... Huh?
Oh, yeah?
Keep going. We'll talk about it.
Aspects like Amanda Waller's role in preparing and betraying Task Force X, the theme of characters forming familial bonds, and the general setting of a team of criminals are all carried forward. The second Suicide Squad movie is still about the Suicide Squad.
Wow!
In that sense, the first one really holds up for being about the Suicide Squad.
I just know nothing is the same. Amanda Waller doesn't betray the Suicide Squad in the first 5 minutes of Suicide Squad.
She doesn't really betray them at all in Suicide Squad.
No. She very obviously does not want to kill any of them.
She kind of just betrays her team.
Right, because she literally kills
the
everyone
FBI people.
that's working for her.
The Argus people.
Yeah, she doesn't betray them. Like, it's a very weird moment because they're like, you fucking lied to us. You told us that we were rescuing someone, and it's just her. But like, what do they fucking care? The point is that she'll blow their heads off if they don't follow orders. So what does it matter?
Except that no, she won't. Because she doesn't. Because she could and she doesn't. But it is weird that whole team, she assembles the team and then the thing that she needs the team for happens. Instead of the other way around.
She's really stupid and Enchantress escapes. How did Enchantress escape? Oh, it's like she like mumbles Enchantress's name in her sleep and turns into her and then like frees Incubus.
Yeah, she causes problems on purpose and they go to stop her and then
Rick says, Enchantress, you have to bring this bomb up to here. Just teleport up there, drop the bomb off, and then teleport back. And she said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Damn it. Fuck.
Just really stupid.
What a good film. It really has aged well when you think about it.
It really did set the precedent by making a movie about a Suicide Squad.
You have to admit, they're both Suicide Squad movies.
They couldn't do that if they didn't do it. As we all know, you can only make a movie that's been made before.
Well, the point is that the Suicide Squad sequel couldn't exist without Suicide Squad because then it wouldn't be the Suicide Squad sequel.
It would just be Suicide Squad, the first one. Yeah.
You can't have a movie be good the first time. As we all know, sequels are usually the better of the two movies.
So we're in the cafeteria.
Yeah,
the guy's gonna attack Rorschach with a shiv.
I've seen this scene before. I don't know why.
I've seen this movie before. I don't know why. Well, you've probably seen it because this has the iconic Rorschach line.
Oh, yeah.
He disarms the guy. He like grabs the deep fryer and pours oil all over him, and he says, "I'm not locked in here with you. You're all locked in here with me."
He does the classic prison move of taking the biggest guy, having the guy want to stab him, then disarming the guy and pouring a bunch of oil on his face and killing him.
And then quoting Rorschach from Watchmen.
Yeah.
So that's that part.
That was that part. Can we get another one?
That's that part.
Already?
Yeah.
All right, Jesus.
Nothing particularly heinous happens in this movie except for the sex scene. In this part of the movie, I mean.
Well, and the dismembered and the child.
No, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I meant nothing particularly heinous in movie making. There's no particularly bad display of Zack Snyder's.
In fact, there's one thing. I think the sex scene is maybe my favorite part. It's so funny when she presses the button.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Number 5,
Burger King foot fetish.
This one's so good. Singling out flaws for the DCEU to improve upon in future movies.
So, it aged well because it worked as a litmus test to expose all the flaws. What?
It was everything wrong with the franchise, and in that sense...
boiled down into one movie.
Checking out the first Suicide Squad will point out glaring flaws that the DCEU has since rectified. This includes things like incorporating a boring Suicide Squad villain that was Enchantress, focusing too much on character introductions, and inserting Joker when he wasn't needed.
Oh, I hate when they insert Joker. I only need a needed Joker, please.
Yeah, Harley bought a vibrator and said, "Now I don't have to insert Joker when he's not needed."
That's Birds of Prey.
Yep, that's the plot of Birds of Prey. With the DCEU now putting in a great effort not to repeat these mistakes, Suicide Squad can be seen as the movie that took the bullet for the series to improve.
So, this isn't... This is
again like not how movie making works.
This is on quite a few layers, I have to say. Like,
you don't have to have a movie that's bad. To know how to not make a movie that's bad.
Just do good one.
It's a complex. This is a complex degree of wrong. Like this one requires unpacking a bit, and I don't know if I feel like doing that.
Also,
this movie is like the iconic scene from Wonder Woman where she draws all the fire so that the other soldiers can do other things.
Yeah, and you would say that Wonder Woman was good in that. Yeah, you say she'd aged well in that scene.
She did.
Also,
she didn't age at all because she's 5,000 years old. So
this
10
isn't
minutes
even
is nothing
true. Like, Justice League reproduced so many of the problems with this movie, down to the fact that there was tons of like studio meddling and reshoots and stuff, and then everyone wanted a director's cut.
Yeah.
But anyway, Suicide Squad can be seen as the movie that took the bullet for the series to improve. I don't know why a movie had to do that, but now that the frustration amongst fans for the DCEU's flaws has ebbed away, the film doesn't feel so riddled with baggage, and the weak points can be forgiven.
Huh?
No, that's...
I guess, is it like when I replay Assassin's Creed 1, and I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of a blueprint for where the series would go. What? It's pretty bad, but I can see the ways that they've improved it. I love the idea, though, of watching a movie and being like, you know, everything that came after this makes it look like so much more of a piece of shit than it already was. This is really aged well. This really holds up.
It's aged well because now everyone who watches it knows that it's bad, so you go into it knowing it's bad, and that's fine. Seems to be every part of it. Seems to be a lot of the points of this article.
I mean, that's basically what we said about it when we watched it. We were like, this is pretty good. I like how bad it is, and I'm having a great time.
I remember we said some part of that.
Back to movie?
Back to movie.
Okay.
This is a fascinating part for what was cut and why.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm listening.
Because I'm curious if either of you happened to notice, there is it's not a huge part of Silk Spectre's character, but it's a recurring thing with her that was cut from the movie, which is that in the comic, I believe, if I remember correctly, she had, before the comic starts, recently been like trying to, or maybe successfully, quit smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But as everything is going so bad in the comic, she like starts smoking again. But she doesn't smoke in this movie, which creates a very odd scene, because in the comic book, she is in Nite Owl's secret base with all of his gear, and she is sitting in Archimedes. Nite Owl is upstairs watching TV, and she's got her cigarette, and she's like, all right, where's the cigarette lighter? And she sees a button with a little flame icon, and she holds out her cigarette and pushes it, and then activates the flamethrower on the ship.
And yeah, so instead in the movie, the funnier scene is a button.
Right, in the movie she has no cigarette. She's just pushing buttons at random and turns the flamethrower on for no reason.
Pretty light.
And
me like button.
Wouldn't she also, having been in the Watchmen group with Nite Owl, know that he has a flamethrower on the outside of his machine? On the outside of his ship?
I don't know. That I don't know about. But here's the thing. I looked into this. Why did they cut the cigarette?
Because good guys can't smoke in movies anymore.
It is because the president of Warner Bros. Hates smoking, and he put his foot down, and he said, absolutely under no circumstances can any of the heroes smoke in this movie. We see comedians smoking a big comedy cigar.
Mm-hmm. But
Big
he's a
Figure,
comedian.
who we'll meet shortly, has a cigar. But none of the heroes ever smoke.
Big Figure?
Big Figure.
Yeah, you would have seen him going very fast.
Oh, okay.
He was the guy going very fast at 3
He
times
was
speed.
the guy waddling like a cartoon penguin.
So yeah, apparently Zack Snyder, as well as Malin Ackerman, is that her name? Who plays Silk Spectre? They were both very, very disappointed, but Zack Snyder said we really wanted her to smoke, but the president of Warner Bros. Would not budge.
That's funny.
And then they were like, well, how do we get it so that she presses the button anyway?
Right, that's what I don't get. It's like, if you can't come up with a reason for her to press the flamethrower button, then don't just make her push it anyway.
Well, she's a woman, and women love pressing buttons when they see them.
She's not fucking Dee Dee.
My ex-wife likes to push my buttons, I'll tell you what.
Take my wife, for example. Please.
It goes unaddressed, by the way, but, man, Nite Owl, what a fucking Boy Scout you are with your fucking flamethrower. Who is that for, Daniel?
This can be solved without violence, but with some fire.
My baby!
Well, you never know when there's gonna be an apartment on Frozen.
Oh no, this apartment's on ice. Help, help.
And they have to unfreeze it.
My grandmother is very cold.
My grandma's not enough on fire. Oh no, my Charmander's tail went out.
Help! Exactly.
I'll save you.
My Pokemon's dead. Thank you.
He mentions that oh yeah, he comes in and puts the fire out. He mentions that the ship is named after Merlin's pet owl, Archimedes. Nerd!
Nerd alert! He even gives it a nickname, Archie.
I give this guy a swirly.
He fucking deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
4 eyes.
He gives a little bit of his backstory. His dad was a rich banker who left him all of his money when he died, and that's how he's got all this gear.
How did his dad die? What movie was he leaving?
Well, to find out.
To
find out, let's find another thing that aged well by the Suicide Squad.
No.
I wish they showed us like a flashback of his dad dying instead of him just saying it, because it's like, I don't get.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he have pearls?
We flash back to his dad, like, dying of old age in a hospital bed, and then Joe Chill walks in and shoots him.
Joe Chill walks in and yanks the pearl necklace off his dad's neck, and the pearls go everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He yanks the clipboard off of the bed. The bed, and the screw bursts out and clatters into a sewer. So Nite Owl like romantically puts his goggles on Silk Spectre, and he's like, "Oh yeah, they work better in the dark." And he turns the light off, and he's like, "No matter how dark it got, whenever I looked through these goggles, everything was clear as day." Because he misses being a superhero.
He misses it. And then Silk Spectre ruins the freaking mood.
Yeah, just like bitches to do this.
She's like, "Wow, this must be what John sees. My ex-boyfriend with a huge blue dong.
My boyfriend has really good vision."
Wow.
I'll go back. I'll just go watch TV. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll just go read another reason why the Suicide Squad aged well.
Fine. Number 4. Oh, the portrayal of Deadshot and El Diablo.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean they're on the better end of the character spectrum for sure.
I loved when he said Phil Jackson, bitch.
Oh yeah, never mind. I hated them. As the flaws. What?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, this first sentence is really weird.
Okay.
Good.
As the flaws have been overlooked in the last 5 years, so have the strengths of the movie stood out.
What?
Huh?
What does this mean?
Well, they just said, with the time passing, the flaws can be overlooked. Wait, no, but then they said it's good because of the flaws. It's good because you get to see the flaws and see, wow, look how much this movie sucks.
As the flaws have been overlooked in the last 5 years, so have the strengths of the movie stood out. El Diablo and Deadshot were praised at the time as well for having... Sorry. I just remembered a ScreenRant article that I read this morning.
Oh, good. You've been doing some extra.
I mean, I'm just always reading
extracurricular.
ScreenRant. It's the funniest website. Let me see if I can find it. I'm interrupting this in the middle because I just remembered how funny this fucking article was. Okay, I found it. This is from horror movies that were set in the daylight.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh, people love that. People love horror movies that are set in the daylight.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing about ScreenRant is I don't even care if I have any interest in the topic. I'll just click it because it's the funniest shit in the world to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is, and it'll become very clear why I'm reading this. This is about the movie Predator.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not a horror movie, I would say.
Although the Predator would definitely have an advantage if he hunted at night, it might take a little bit of sport out of the hunt for him. The film brilliantly blends the action and horror genres together to create a thrilling and suspenseful sci-fi experience that primarily takes place under the sun in the Amazon jungle. Watching Arnold Schwarzenegger square up with a theme dish intergalactic hunter deserves to be seen in all its glory. So of course a daylight setting would work and its favor. That being said, the Predator is not a creature anyone would want to meet in a dark place. A theme dish intergalactic hunter. I am like 99% sure that this was dictated into Siri.
A fiend dish.
Theme space dish. There is no way in hell that was typed by hand. This was read into a phone.
He's fighting a 1987 Garfield commemorative plate from space.
This person got paid $5 to talk into their phone while shitting on the toilet.
Text to speech.
A theme dish predator.
Theme dish
Theme dish predator.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Forget ScreenRant. Back to ScreenRant. El Diablo and Deadshot were praised at the time as well for having genuine characterizations of guilt, with both looking to redeem themselves for doing wrong to their families. Due to the character's absence...
Doing wrong, how you would describe what Diablo did to his family.
I don't know what this means.
I mean, it
Due to
wasn't
the
right.
character's absence, fans point out how comic book accurate Will Smith's Deadshot is. They mean absence from the sequel? I guess.
Since he hasn't been back on screen in 5 years.
True.
Oh, maybe. But no, he's in... Well, no, I was going to say he was in Arrow, but that was quite a long time ago. And El Diablo's quiet but deadly demeanor is engaging. Watching the first movie is the only way to find these two in the DCEU. So true. And checking out the movie to enjoy their roles is certainly worth it.
Damn, it's true.
Okay. This is somebody who wanted to bring all their friends over to watch Suicide Squad, and all their friends were like, I don't really...
Isn't that movie
I didn't want
bad?
to when it came out, so why would I want to watch it now? And the person said,
No. Now that it's not hyped up, you can really enjoy how bad it is.
Yeah.
And it's the only movie with these two characters. Who are they?
Objectively.
They're really comic book accurate.
Let's talk about erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Let's get serious. I'll put a slide whistle in there. Here's another moment that I'm gonna keep bringing up, how the movie simultaneously removes all of the fun little parallels and all of the humor from the comic book into the movie. Because this scene, there is one thing during this scene that is so fucking funny in the comic, which is Daniel sits down to watch TV, and Lori comes back upstairs, and she's like, oh, John can see a lot of things, but he can't see me the way that you do. So they start kissing, and they're preparing to bone down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens here in the comic book is that what is on TV is like a charity TV special.
Okay.
Where Ozymandias is doing gymnastics.
What?
On like the horizontal bar.
I love that.
And as Daniel is like fumbling with Silk Spectre's buttons and he's like, oh, sorry, let me take my watch off. Oh, could you move a little? What is happening on TV is the commentators are like, my God, have you ever seen a 40-year-old man move with such grace? And Daniel's like, oh, sorry, just give me a minute. I'm kind of having trouble. And on the TV, the audience is like applauding. He's like, sorry, I can't get it up.
Yeah.
It's really funny. But they
Daniel.
cut that, and instead it's just like the news, and it's just like war is bad.
Uh-huh. And it's happening in your neighborhood tonight at 11.
And he can't get a boner.
No.
He can't get a bonger.
And that's that.
He hasn't fought hard enough.
So then, is this where he just decides to get naked and stand in front of his costume, or is that later?
That's shortly. For you, it was probably about 15 seconds, but
yeah, okay.
We do have 2 scenes before that.
I don't remember most of what I have just watched, but I do very much remember him just standing there with his butt out.
Oh, yeah, no, he stands there in his basement, like, being like, I'm me so angry. Nobody loved me.
Yeah.
But before that,
Nobody cared
we
me.
go to Rorschach.
Rorschach. Oh, God, this scene. Right.
This is where crime boss Big Figure
yes.
confronts him, and he's like, you know, Rorschach, you put a lot of people in prison, and I've been here 15 years, and that guy that you burned with the oil, that guy is gonna die. He's dying right now.
No, I didn't. Oh, it was just self-defense. I don't want to be responsible.
I wasn't trying to kill him.
But yeah, Big Figure
That goes
tells him
against
that...
my code of ethics.
Big Figure basically tells him that there's a lot of people in here who want to kill him.
Uh-huh.
So, not a super important scene, but just introducing Big Figure, I guess. Fine.
Yep.
Daniel has a dream.
Nite Owl has a normal dream, I would say.
Nite Owl has a very normal dream.
So he and Silk Spectre are naked, and then they're also on a flat. It's all flat for miles, and it's like sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And
This sounds really romantic.
so they're kissing.
It is.
They're kissing, and then they were like, "All right, but let's
get more
real."
naked.
And so they rip off their clothes costumes or naked costumes and reveal that they're superheroes. And
They
peel
rip each
off
other's
their
skin off.
banana peel
Banana
hot
peel
dog style.
and then they
For added intimacy.
and then they are superheroes, and then they kiss, and an atomic bomb goes off in the background, and the shockwave races towards them. It hits them, they turn into skeletons. The skeletons kiss. I'm puking, and because it's so disgusting. And
Skeletons shouldn't kiss. They don't have lips.
they don't have rights.
Distasteful. They're just clink, 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 clink.
They're
rattling their bones. It's
Cl-
ironic that he
clacking their
couldn't get a
teeth at each
boner,
other.
but then he became a boner, which is what I call skeletons.
Oh. That would explain why you were always talking about that
Yeah.
boner in your high school science room. Yeah.
Yeah, we had this big boner on display in our science.
See, I thought
classroom.
that was weird. I was gonna call a police, but now I think it's normal.
Good thing we let it lie for a couple months
That's why
after
that's why you don't want to
Sam first told us that story.
immediately react to these things. You know, you want to let them. You want to make sure that you have all the facts before you take any drastic measures with
Exactly.
boners.
And I appreciate that.
Can I ask you guys something?
What?
Yes.
Do you eat quesadillas that have stuff in them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like chicken and whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, because as a vegetarian, I sometimes will eat veggie quesadillas, but a lot of times I'll eat cheese quesadillas. And the great thing about cheese quesadillas is they have structural integrity like you would not
Yes,
fucking
that
believe.
cheese is keeping it together.
You pick up that third of a quesadilla, and it's like a pizza slice. You can just hold it in one hand. You could dunk it in some,
See,
guac.
2
Some
hands,
See,
3 hands.
That's why I think it's important to, when you're making a quesadilla with stuff in it, mix the stuff in together before filling the quesadilla with it, so you'll get a kind of web of cheese that...
Yeah, because a lot of times when I get a veggie quesadilla, I can't. I try to pick it up and it just plops
Exactly,
over.
because that's
doesn't hold
because
up.
people will take the fajita vegetables and just put them on top of the cheese in the quesadilla. But what you want to do is you want to put them in a separate bowl, mix them together, and then fill it.
What
I feel like you also have to have the veggies cut pretty small.
Why
Does that happen with chicken and stuff too?
Why are we?
Yes, it happens with chicken and stuff too. You simply don't have like the contiguous.
What? Hey,
Yeah.
what happened?
First it was beans, then it was pizza. Now I'm forcing it. It's quesadillas.
So,
you can't force it.
So Nite Owl is down in the basement.
Cheese quesadillas are a lot easier to force into my
The
mouth
lights are
because
on.
of the structural
His
integrity.
quesadilla is out. Also,
he unfurls his quesadilla, which is what he calls his penis.
my man is caked the fuck up. I gotta say, his ass is looking
His butt
phenomenal.
is good. It is.
And so
No further comment. Thank you.
I'm trying to think of like all that's coming to mind is Asterisk Wilson, but that's not good.
So he's hanging out in the basement, looking like what's the guy's name? From JoJo with the fatty.
But synonym.
What's John Gallier? He looks like John Gallier in the basement.
# onto ass.
He's in the basement looking like
Patrick.
John Gallier. And
Oh no, this doesn't. This is
Patrick Cheekson.
Patrick.
Buttrick
posterior
Wilson.
No, backside Wilson. No.
Patrump will butt.
Slang terms for butt.
Take your time.
Butt trick.
I already said Buttrick. Sam rejected it. What if Lori had a big knife and she cut into Nite Owl's butt and it was a hyper realistic cake?
That would be a lot like an episode of Star Trek. Anyway,
Petrick Wilson.
That's nothing.
What'd you
That's
say?
nothing to me. Oh, Petrick.
Say it again. I did.
Petrick. Like peach.
Like a peach.
Peach trick.
Peach trick. No, it's bad. I'm Peach Rick.
Hey, if he was...
I turned myself into a peach. I'm Peach Rick.
I'm Peach Rick. If he twerked, that would be a peach trick.
Oh my god. What a waste of time. His middle name is Ass.
Oh, fuck.
Why did I even bother?
Okay. So, anyway, he's like...
Do you want to hear some slang
I feel like
terms
you have
for
to
butt?
stay up on your squat regimen if your middle name is Ass.
Yes, I would.
Because otherwise, people are just, like, gonna be mean about it.
I would.
Do you want to hear some slang terms for butt from letslearnslang.com?
Sure. Is Tucker Carlson here to help us?
No, he's on Urban Dictionary.
I have ad block on, so there's a lot of stuff that is not rendering, but Patrick...
Okay, so we can imagine that Tucker Carlson
Tucker
would
Carlson
be there.
might be one of them. Brown eye, another term for anus, can be treated like beehole.
Uh-huh.
If you're a pervert.
Your anus can be treated like your beehole.
Chocolate starfish. Oh, God.
They say that...
Enough with the anus!
They say that one...
This is not butt stuff. This is anus
The only
stuff.
one I've ever heard that is in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Is in where?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's like a cartoon game, but they say naughty things.
Ah, I see.
Pancake booty.
Uh-huh. That's for if you have a flat butt.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, that's just an adjective that's frequently used with the word butt. That's not...
You wouldn't call him Pancake Wilson, because he
Well,
would not.
maybe no, you wouldn't call him this. I will read it, even though you shouldn't call him Poop Shoot Wilson.
Again!
It's a lot of butthole
Are
stuff.
we gonna get sued for this?
For what? What are we doing that's
here
against
we go.
the law?
Pat Thick Wilson.
Pat Thick Wilson, thank you. Okay.
There we go. That's all I wanted.
Okay. So he's like, hey, do you want to go fight crime? And she's like, yes. And so they go and they save a bunch of people from a burning building.
They suit up. He's in his Nite Owl outfit, and she comes down the stairs, and you just hear, oh, yeah. I have to assume. I watched it on 3 times X, and
so you
it was muted, so... Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you speed up the oh yeah, it just turns into Luigi in Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shaking a
yeah.
table. Mario.
Oh yeah.
So they get into Archimedes. They start fighting crime. Or something.
Well, they start by fighting
there's a burning
fire,
building,
and fire is a crime.
It's illegal to be on fire.
If you've watched Promare, you know that fire is a crime. So they put out the fire.
Comic book movie difference alert.
No.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Comic book version. Nite Owl and Silk Spectre fly down over a burning apartment building, and he uses the water cannon on Archimedes to put out the fire.
Oh, and this one he uses the fire cannon to make it more on fire.
More
Movie
on fire,
version.
so they look more heroic.
There is like a 20-second sequence of him using a giant machine gun to blast the like platform out under a water tower to knock it over.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we get like Zack Snyder-ass like porno shots of the like giant shell casings like flying out into a receptacle in slow
I love that,
motion.
and you can see the firemen on the street, and like the hydrants dry up, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Which I hate that though, because like I think the fact that Archimedes has a water cannon is like
that's
it's
like
characterizing of Nite Owl. Because there's ambiguity to it that I like, which is, was he using this water cannon to put out fires, or was he using it to blast protesters in the street?
Mm-hmm.
Like the fire hose, it has multiple uses.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's so much better than him shooting a water tower over.
Because is he using the gun normally to put out fires? Or to shoot protesters? It's a little less ambiguous, perhaps.
So that's disappointing, but what else is new?
Mm.
They save a bunch of people. And then for no reason, as they're like leaving,
there's like
the
a gas
whole building
fire.
explodes.
Yeah, there's like a gas fire, and Silk Spectre almost gets like atomized, but she jumps in time, I guess.
That's too bad.
Every building in this universe is filled with natural gas.
She would have really related to
Boo.
her boyfriend a lot better if that had happened.
What happens next?
And then what happens?
Is this when the prison break?
I heard.
Oh.
You know what I heard?
No, I
What?
don't. So tell me.
I heard that Suicide Squad aged well because of the over-the-top violence that is now commonplace in the superhero genre.
No?
You can't just say that Suicide Squad invented the stuff that it has in common with the other movies.
No, over the top violence is not. That's like a feature of edgy superhero movies, like mature or like superhero movies that are made for grown-ups, like your Watchmen or your. And I don't agree with it. I don't think that it's very good a lot of the time. I think
the Suicide Squad had even more over-the-top violence than Suicide Squad
right,
did.
that's what they're saying. Well, let me just
it was ahead of its time.
The number of grisly deaths, like Slipknot's head getting blown up, I don't. Do we even
Name
see
a
that
second-
happen?
No.
I'm pretty sure it happens off screen.
No, I think we see it.
I don't
I think
remember
we see his
seeing
neck
it.
explode.
And Killer Croc chomping on people. They're fucking Putty
Name a
Patrol.
third thing.
Was seen as extreme attempts to be edgy back then, but they fare pretty well by today's environment.
Do you think the Morbius has a lot of?
They're
that
actually underwhelming
raunchy
now.
I think Morbius is PG-13.
shit? Oh, probably not then.
This comes down to the superhero genre embracing violence as a niche for certain franchises.
A what?
So you can't say that it's commonplace and then also say that it's niche.
Films like Logan and The Suicide Squad have featured over-the-top violent moments, but these have tied in well with the general aesthetic of the movie. For this reason, viewers are now well prepared to embrace the same... Again, going back to, oh, good heavens!
Ooh, they've
viewers
got
are now
blood
well
in this
prepared.
movie! Is that real?
Viewers are now well prepared to embrace the same for Suicide Squad, as they've had time to understand that violence can work in the superhero
I've had
genre.
time to... I was surprised and off-put by its violence initially, but I've had time to process and understand that violence can work well in the superhero genre.
I thought simply because there was so much violence in that movie that it was an utter failure.
But now I have seen
But
it
now I
has
learned that it's on
aged
purpose that the
well,
violence is there.
Like a fine brandy.
I thought that people on set were dying out of negligence.
Val,
I was very upset to hear that they were doing that to
Val,
those
would
poor
you like
actors.
some sherry?
Oh no, it's much too strong for my weak
aged in-
constitution.
It's aged in the decanter.
Stupid
I'll
fucking
take
movie.
a glass of cucumber water, please.
How glib.
We're almost done. Do you want me to read one more, and then we'll have one last one that we can read at the end?
No, let's close out with two.
Okay. Fine. God. You know what I heard?
I feel like it means that the movie didn't age well if the justification is, well, you liked it when they did it in other movies, so maybe when you go back and watch this one, you'll like it now.
Time. You know what I heard?
What?
Goats? Sheep?
I heard... No, I don't do that. I heard...
There was a secret chord.
The David played it. Please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you?
And then they
why are you guys singing it like that?
I don't know.
When I watched the scene, it was like... Hallelujah. The slow pan. So I watched this
when you watch
scene.
it in triple speed, it plays the version that was used in Shrek.
I watched this in X
it
6X speed.
It slowly pans over. You just see Nite Owl, or no, it's Silk Spectre. She's on top. Women on top. Just going.
And you know, if you watch it at 5 times speed, you get the pentatonics version.
Ugh. Ugh.
So this scene, the sex scene is so long.
That's another Latin root for numbers joke.
I know.
Is penta Latin?
Yes.
It's good.
Okay.
It's 5. So this sex scene is long, and I watched it on 6x speed. I watched it 6 times faster than Zach wanted me to, and I still was uncomfortable that it was still happening because it's slow motion.
I would describe it as interminable.
It's interminable. I think I watched this the first time I watched this with my dad.
That's cool.
I know what
that
you're talking about. I was in another tab looking at ScreenRant.
That's true. I think I was playing.
I should have lived your life.
I think I was playing Kirby 64 and the Crystal Stars on my Nintendo Switch while this was happening.
I wanna hand the movie one it.
And
detract one it.
So
I
will say,
giveth with one hand and taketh away with the other.
I will say the scene ends phenomenally.
They included, and I was actually really surprised that they did, the ending from the comic where she, in the heat of passion, accidentally hits the flamethrower button and makes the ship come fire.
Yeah. Archimedes gets to get in on this too, and I'm happy for him.
The scene ends phenomenally, and phenomenally, the scene ends.
Mm-hmm. And you see people looking up at the sky and be like, "What the fuck?
What the? Is there an owl coming up there?"
Thank you to them for keeping that. I actually didn't think that they would.
That's why she had to press the button earlier, so that we knew what would happen.
But there's a somewhat novel there is a reason given for her pressing the button earlier in the comics, whereas this she's just kind of presses it arbitrarily.
Here's the it that I'm going to take away is the absolute freak shit from the comic where after they fuck, Daniel and Laurie just openly admit to each other that it was the reason that they were able to fuck is because they were wearing the costumes.
Yeah, I like it. I like that part of it. I like that it's absolute. It's not. I think it's more subtle if you don't say it, but I think you can.
We know that it's true. Yeah. Either way.
It doesn't make it not they're fucking because they're being superheroes. You literally see Dan not able to perform when not preceded as Dan. He needs to perform as Nite Owl.
It's sad and gross.
That's the
but
point.
Also kind of sweet. It's great,
it's
and I
really
hate
good
it that they cut that.
Yeah, I'm really because their relationship is so interesting because there is that sadness to it that it's this weird extrapolation of the Pina Colada song situation.
Explain.
So the Pina Colada song, do you like Pina Coladas? Is about a married couple who pretends to be strangers meeting at a bar.
Right,
so they can fuck.
Right.
So anyway, jail has gone to shit. because the only thing keeping jail together was the guy who got oil splashed on him. As soon as he...
That was the warden.
That was the warden?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the guy who had oil splashed on him was he was keeping the whole thing together. He was the keystone of this entire operation. And so he dies.
Kind of the heart of the prison.
Immediately, people are on fire. People are just pushing people over railings.
We watch his, like, heart monitor flatline in the same way that we watch the clock tick to the beginning of summer at the start of High School Musical 2. Mm-hmm. All the prisoners are, like, watching him die in the hospital, and then he flatlines, and they're like, woo! And they start rioting.
Out!
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just the consequence of the power vacuum that Rorschach created manifests in a way more violent and sudden than anyone could have anticipated. And
boy, is it violent.
Big Figure is capitalizing on this by being like, we're going to cut you out of your cell with this circular saw that we have at the prison for some reason. And so they try to do that.
Well, it's contraband they've been saving for a very special occasion.
Yeah.
But they try to do that. Rorschach baits one of the guys into, like, trying to fight him. And, like, the guy kind of, like, one of the henchmen, and grabs the guy's hands, like, through the bars and ties this, like, piece of scrap fabric or whatever that he had.
And breaks both of his hands afterwards. He always goes the extra step. Like, that's the fun thing about Rorschach, is that every time, like, he will disable and, like, eliminate the threat, and then he'll just go one step further.
He'll do some more violence also because he likes it.
Beep, 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 beep. Comic
Ted
book
Cruz's
difference.
favorite superhero.
What happened in the comic book that was
favorite.
different from this scene?
It's pretty similar, but with one very important difference that I think, as usual, was better in the comic. Because in the comic book, the guy has his arms tied up through the cell bars, and Big Figure's like, sorry, whatever your name is. I don't know if he had a name.
His name is
henchman.
Jungus.
Old sport.
Sorry, henchman, but you're standing between me and my revenge, and we gotta cut through those bars, and your arms are too far in for us to untie them for you. So, it's a shame, but... And then the other henchman, like, stabs him in the neck and kills him so that they can cut through him to get the bars open.
Yeah, instead in this one, they just leave him alive and cut off his arms.
They just buzzsaw through his arms, and he's, like, screaming in agony, and blood is splattering everywhere. And don't get me wrong, it's very bloody and violent in the comic too, but it's already gratuitous.
Yeah.
You didn't need to make it more gratuitous, Zach.
Mm-mm.
And then we get
It's already heartless to chop somebody's arms because you want to chop somebody else's cell door. Like, you can kill him. You can do him the mercy of killing him
Well,
first.
I mean, you could literally...
Not everyone in the universe has to be as
I don't even think he
horrible
presents
as
a
Rorschach.
problem there with his...
I don't think so either.
No, like, you could just chop the cell door.
And then untie him.
Yeah, I never really understood that, to be honest. I actually remember reading the comic and, like, trying to work through in my head, like, in what way is he in the way?
Anyway, so...
because as soon as the door gets opened, they'll have to deal with Rorschach. They'll have to be fighting Rorschach. So they don't have time to add a second task to the list for after the door is open.
So anyway, we cut back to Archie.
Better to eliminate a human life instead.
We cut back to Archimedes and their post-coit Le Petit Mort, etc. And
this was like a 5-second long pan from one end of Archimedes to the other for me.
They're like, do you want to break Rorschach out of prison? And she's like, I guess so. And so then we cut back to prison.
Oh, one more important thing is Nite Owl expresses doubt. He's like, first of all, something's going on here because I think that Rorschach was set up. Mm-hmm. It's not like him to break into Moloch's place and just shoot him in the head. It's not gruesome
Isn't
enough.
It? Oh, yeah, okay.
And two, he's like, I I think that there's more to it with the Dr. Manhattan cancer stuff, because you've been with him for years now and you don't have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, yeah.
So we
maybe
know.
There's something going on here, perhaps.
Oh.
And so the man with circular saw finally gets into the cell and just gets immediately owned by Rorschach.
Yep.
And Rorschach breaks his head on the toilet like Batman. And the circular saw is poorly insulated. And the water spills out, and Rorschach says, "Ha ha, got him in the toilet." And
what if Ted Cruz actually just really hates toilets?
Yeah, got it.
And that's why two of his top 5 favorite superheroes are Batman and Rorschach.
I killed him with the toilet.
Oh, I mean, I have heard that he likes to piss his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've now heard that too, and I believe it.
Like Kyle XY.
No, like Ted Cruz.
How fucking dare you?
Peeing his pants derogatory instead of peeing his pants benevolent, like Kyle XY did. Yeah, so that's why he likes Batman, is because Batman destroyed that toilet that one time.
And so
did Rorschach, just here.
That makes sense. I think that that's right.
So yeah,
Ted Cruz loves to pee-pee and poo-poo in his pants.
So big figures like
that's something that we have heard.
Well,
and I'm saying it.
He got up with the turlet, and so I guess I'm out of here. And so then we cut, and Archimedes flies in over the prison, and Nite Owl and Silk Spectre come in, and they're like, "Do you want to be prison guards?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so they go in and beat up a shit ton of prisoners.
Oh my god, I forgot. I literally just like went to another website and just like did other things during this. It's so long. Who cares?
Yeah, so they brutalize prisoners for about 20 hours.
But see, these prisoners are bad because they're not their sociopathic friends.
So Rorschach goes,
so these prisoners deserve violence.
I don't inherently want there to not be a fight scene, but in a Zack Snyder movie, I don't want there to be a fight scene because I just hate
Rorschach is in his doctor's office, and he's like, "Can I have my mask back, please?" And the doctor's like, "Yeah, sure, here you go."
He asks for his face back.
And so Rorschach has already broken himself out of prison. And they're like, "Oh, hey, Rorschach, you got yourself broken out of prison." And
this is just like in the Suicide Squad.
Big Figure is there, and he's like, "Oh, damn, I'm screwed." And
this, Val, you must have loved this on triple speed because holy shit, this is so long.
I want to do this one. He takes them into the bathroom, and they're like, "Oh no, he's going to do some fucked up shit to that guy in the bathroom. What's the fuck is going on? That's the normal bathroom." And the door swings like 3 times, and you see Rorschach getting close to the Big Figure. Big Figure's like, "No," and he's a little closer. He's like, "No," and he's like, "Oh god, yeah, he's gonna do a bad thing to that man in the toilet." And then the door closes, and you hear the turlet flush, and Rorschach comes out, and he's like, "Flushed him down the turlet,"
and then blood pours out.
Blood pours out.
That's really funny. I didn't even think about what that must have looked like 3 times slower, because from me watching it, it was just like a saloon door, just like swing, 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 and then it was over.
First of all, the swinging door is so slow, but also I feel like that visual premise is something that you use to be like, each time it swings and we can see through the crack, we like catch a glimpse of what's happening. But nothing's happening.
Right.
It's not like swing, Rorschach is approaching. Swing, Rorschach is like smashing his face on the wall. No, it's just each time we see it, he's just closer to Big Figure, but it takes like an hour for him to get there.
Yeah, so, to me it was normal speed. He was just walking up to him.
Next scene, we're back in the...
Also, what was the toilet flush? It felt like a sitcom joke.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't flush him down the toilet.
No, he just also took a shit
didn't.
while he was in there.
Did he
He
give
was
him a
trying to-
swirly?
Maybe
Why is there blood
maybe the
cover
blood wasn't
for-
from... I mean, that's a ways to there. Maybe the blood wasn't from Big Figure. Maybe there's another dead guy in there, and he did flush Big Figure down the toilet.
It's a really, like, one of the few just, like, purely original moments in this movie so far, and God, it sucked.
So we're back to the owl nest. Everyone's good.
Yeah.
That was the
Um,
Warner Brothers president again
mhm.
stepping in because Zach wanted to have a big fart noise and then the flush.
Yeah. So
And the Warner Brothers president said, none of our superheroes are going to fart.
That's ironic that he'd be anti-fart sound, because his last name is Horn.
so
And his middle name is Fart.
wow, what a
Fart
fun.
horn.
Maybe
And
that's
his
what I
first
mean.
name is I.
Maybe that's why he doesn't like it.
His name
Or maybe
is
his
I.
middle name is Ass, because then his name would be something Asshorn.
Anyway.
which
No,
is
his
what a
name
fart
is
is.
I Fart Horn.
Anyway,
Oh, okay.
Warner Bros. President I Fart Horn.
anyway, we're back in the owl place, and
Why are you saying anyway like what you're about to say is more important than what Sam and I are saying?
because of this,
His name is I Fart Horn.
And he's the president of Warner Brothers.
Well, not anymore, but he was at the time.
yeah,
He was at the
he got
time.
ousted after people couldn't stand how stinky his farts were.
Mhm.
He got asted.
Ousted. He got shat out of the
He got
company.
blasted in the asted.
He got
Mhm.
he got fired out of
That's
the
right.
company's butthole.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Mhm.
so sorry.
He was shit canned.
We go back to the base and
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
they don't do it
Mr.
again.
Salmon, bring me a drink. What are we doing?
I was just clapping.
So we're back at base,
Then what happens?
and Nite Owl is like, "Hey, Silk Spectre, you all right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then they open the door, and John's there, and John's like, "You're on Mars."
What's that screenshot of like somebody's text messages where it's like, please don't hang out with your ex today, like, baby, I'm begging you, and then it's like a text from the ex that's like, what's up, daddy,
Just landed
big daddy
in
fuck
LA,
is
baby,
back in
what's
town. Yeah, something like that. It's
Night
that.
Owl Venmo'd you $100. Daddy Long Dick just landed in Manhattan.
Yes, that. I tried searching Big Daddy Fuck is back and it did not.
Big Dick is back in town.
I did not.
This scene is kind of unintentionally hilarious to me for the fact that
Yeah,
even though Rorschach is on the ship, he just does not appear in
yeah.
this
He's
scene.
just eating beans in the corner.
They're like, Zach, what reaction do you think Rorschach would have to this scene? And he's like, let's just not put him in. I don't know.
So yeah, he's
leave
like,
one Archimedes.
Dr. Manhattan's like, classic Manhattan. She's like, I thought you were on Mars. And he's like,
I
yes,
am on
I'm
Mars.
He says, you're gonna join me on Mars and try to convince me to save the world. And she's like, what? And he's like, okay, let's go to Mars. And then they teleport to Mars, and she
He forgets to
immediately
give her
starts
air.
asphyxiating.
I think that she maybe asphyxiates for a little too long, I will say.
Yeah, I don't know. But then he's like, oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, oh, my brain is exploding out of my ears. Like,
This happens in the comic also, and it does need to be said. He can see everything that he has ever and will ever do.
Uh-huh.
He knows that he is going to forget to put her in a bubble.
but
yeah.
he's still gonna forget to do it.
He did
But
it
he
knowing that she would be suffocating.
He doesn't think about that knowledge, memory, premonition as much as he thinks about the other ones where he's like kissing her or like whatever.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You know? It's like sometimes you know something's going to happen, but you don't care enough to think
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, sorry,
Not the
babe.
nicest person, I'll say,
Sorry,
that Dr. Manhattan.
Sorry, babe.
Also, since there's not enough RuPaul's Drag Race references in our podcast anymore, I just want to say every time somebody says teleports to Mars, I do think of that the clip from I think All Stars 1 where Tammy Brown goes, "Come on, Teletubbies, teleport us to Mars."
That's pretty good. I don't
There you go.
know that. Okay.
And then she...
That's all
then
you.
she
That's all I got
says-
for you.
I'm
Then
on
she
Mars.
says, I'm on Mars.
And that's where we're ending
And she
our
says,
watch
"Ha!
for...
Ha! acting.
That is what I would say if I was on Mars.
I'm on Mars.
I'm on Mars.
I'm on Mars.
You know what, though? I don't think that this movie holds up great.
No, but do you know what movie does hold up great?
Suicide Squad 2016 holds up great. And here's the second best reason.
Okay.
And here, let me just show you the picture.
It took them 7 years, but they
this.
managed to make a movie that holds up great.
Actually, here, I'm going to show you the picture that's attached to this, and I want you to guess what the item is going to be.
Okay. Jum.
That's right, number 2, Jum.
Yeah, Jum. It's Harley and the Joker's romance.
So this is the Jum picture. This is just a picture of Jum.
Yeah,
it is the Jum. It's the
This
Jum.
is clown
JPEG.
chowder.
But is the thing, is it Harley and Joker's relationship? Is that thing?
Number 2, the soundtrack.
What?
I mean, I guess you gotta put a picture with
when
it.
it jumps.
Due to the negative reception surrounding the movie, the decision to incorporate mainstream tracks Sucker for Pain, Gangsta, among others, was criticized for giving preference for presentation over story quality.
Oh.
However, removing the weight of expectations allows for the soundtrack to shine, as it does tie in with character traits.
Now you can just watch it and listen to the nice music and snap your fingers along.
Yeah.
It's like
Doesn't
the part
matter
where
what
they
it
play,
means.
like, Flying to the City, as they're flying to the city.
They play Spirit in the Sky when they're in a helicopter.
When they're in a helicopter.
Or like how they played the Jum song over this scene.
They played I'm Only Happy When It Jumps over the Jum song. It's a Jum musical number.
The hard-hitting track accompanying the team gives off the sense of thrill they bring and sets the mood for their mischievous antics to follow.
Their
soundtrack quality is
mischievous
still not
antics.
stressed upon as much in the superhero genre.
Or do they mean soundtrack quality, or do they mean like soundtrack CD-able quality?
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, they never made it. They
Right.
never made a movie called that.
Making Suicide Squad a worthy exception for those who prefer music to go hand in hand with visual appeal.
It didn't rekindle a love of music from the 70s for a new generation.
For people who want to listen to music but don't know how to without watching a movie.
I just don't know where to find new music these days.
So much visual
I want to listen to
appeal
the
in that
Seven Nation
film, by the
Army,
way.
but I
really
don't.
good-looking movie.
Yeah. What's that number one?
We say as we're looking at the fucking Jum picture.
Well, here, look at this instead.
What is it? What's
Number
the...
1.
Man.
The main reason that Suicide Squad has aged well,
Uh-huh.
figure this shit out, is superhero cameos that highlight the cinematic universe.
I don't even know how to respond to this. I don't even know.
I would
where to
argue
begin.
that is one of the main reasons that it hasn't aged well, is that Ben Affleck Batman is in it at the end.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
And the Flash. Don't forget
and
the
the
Flash.
beginning.
Don't forget the Flash.
Oh, that's true, he is in it at the beginning. The DCEU has moved away from... Oh yeah, no, you're right. It's Bruce Wayne at the end, and Batman at the beginning.
And the Flash in the middle.
Yeah.
And the Flash is
And the Flash.
The DCEU has moved away from the shared universe style it had up until Justice
Well, also
League.
would have been Steppenwolf originally, or no? Or was it just that Incubus and Enchantress worked for Steppenwolf?
No, I think you're right. I feel like I did read that.
Because like the Incubus,
It sounds like something.
the Incubus rig that they used for like the mocap rig that they used for that animation was very similar to a Steppenwolf rig.
Yes, no, you are right. The original plan was for Steppenwolf to be the villain, and the Putty Patrol would have been parademons.
Oh.
But they ended up cutting that. It sounds like fairly early on, and they decided to put him in Justice League instead.
And thank God they did. Let's be honest.
So this movie is good because Batman is in it.
I'm so happy
Now-
that Steppenwolf wasn't relegated to this movie. He wouldn't be
Now.
nearly as cute.
Now, the movies very rarely feature crossovers between superheroes, making Suicide Squad a great watch, as it contains plenty of material that highlights the fact that multiple heroes are present in the wider universe.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just like to remember that Batman exists.
What the fuck are they talking about? Oh, there's no multiverse. There's no crossovers between superhero movies nowadays. The term cinematic universe has never meant anything less than it does in the year of our Lord 2022.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think they mean DC specifically.
how many times has
the
there
Peacemaker
actually
show
been...
is the most recent thing, and the Justice League was in that.
To be fair,
True.
this was written before it. This was written a year ago.
Whatever.
The Snyder Cut
Justice
had
League
just come out.
But no, that's what they're saying, is that up until Justice League, they had a lot of characters crossing over, and then after Justice League, they didn't.
I wonder why.
Because the movie
They also
was...
didn't have a lot of media.
Oh, it's probably because Justice League aged so well.
But I mean, they are right though about the fact that the characters haven't really been crossing over. Like, there's a neck down Superman appearance in Shazam, but that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an Aquaman reference in Shazam.
I mean, that's how I prefer it.
But yeah, the Wonder Woman movies are just her.
That's how I prefer it, to be honest.
They're not wrong. I mean, they are wrong, but the facts are correct. Cameos from Batman and the Flash hold up well.
No.
Especially since the heroes haven't shown up much in the following years.
Yeah.
I would argue that that's why it doesn't hold up.
I wonder why they haven't shown up.
Because Ben Affleck is not going to appear again, besides the stuff that he's already filmed for The Flash, and who knows what's going to happen with Ezra
what do you think
Miller.
the over-under is on The Flash actually making it to theaters?
I think it's going to be in the theater.
Okay. Yeah.
They released the third Harry Potter spin-off movie that I forgot. Fantastic Beasts, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but also they took Johnny Depp out
But
of
that
it.
was like... And that was also like... The last
but they
one,
left
right?
Ezra Miller.
They did leave Ezra Miller. Are the Shriek Shack going to do an episode on that?
I think they said that they're going to once it comes to streaming.
Okay.
Batman looks so miserable in this picture.
He always does, because
he's
He
trapped
looks like a little miserable.
He's like trapped
Ladies
in...
and gentlemen, the man you're here to see, Kanye West.
He's like... His cowl is like a chastity cage. Like... There's just no mobility in that thing.
Cameos from Batman and the Flash hold up well, especially since the heroes haven't shown up much in the following years. It also helps that they have good chemistry with the villains in their scenes, giving these special appearances an evergreen quality.
Oh yeah, good chemistry. Like when Batman punches Deadshot in the neck, and Deadshot's going on the floor, and
Remember
Batman's
that
like,
incredible chemistry that Ezra Miller had with Jai Courtney when they were on screen together
when he
for
ran
half a second?
when he ran into him and ran away.
When he hilariously just pushed him instead of killing him.
That's one of my favorite
pushing
running
him
jokes.
and running away.
That was so funny.
These scenes serve as a reminder for DCEU fans of today of the potential for the characters to cross over in the future.
This movie is the only thing that lets people remember that movies can have multiple superheroes in them.
With the future's looking so dark, the past looks a little brighter every day.
God.
Thank you, ScreenRant, as always.
Thank you, ScreenRant. Theme dish.
Theme dish. So who won this
It's like a theme dish, like the when you get like the Pikachu shaped curry.
Yeah, it's like when you're making snacks for the Super Bowl, and all of the snacks are like football, little football shapes, and like.
It's like a kid's birthday party where they get like a Batman cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
Batman plates.
I think I had a General Grievous cake.
I remember seeing a lot of commercials for theme dishes. You remember Zoo Pals?
Yeah, I'm not. I guess that's a theme. Mm-hmm. Animals are a theme.
Safari is the theme. Yeah.
Well, zoo.
Right.
Zoo Pals make eating fun.
Well, that's this episode.
That's this episode, and that's this ScreenRant.
That's it. Thank God there's only one left. Can we read like 3 ScreenRant articles next episode?
It's mostly ScreenRant. Well,
top 10 squids.
Like, I
don't
also think
Watchmen.
that there's like a lot of difference to address in the way that the end of the of the movie is versus the end of the comic, which is what we're about these days, is reading the comic and comparing it to the movie. But you know,
yeah, I guess.
I've been your host, Gigalithic, this week. As I am every week. You can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic. Or you can find me that box over there, you know, the one to the right of you.
Yeah.
I'm in there. But if you check inside, I'm gonna be gone.
No, I can see you. It's a clear acrylic case.
I'm standing very still.
Damn.
Not a dinosaur.
Well, they've also
not
painted their
that
body
old.
to look like the background.
I'm not that much older than you.
You can also find my art in the acclaimed video game Paradise Killer, available on PC, Switch, Xbox, PS4 and 5, and Xbox Game Pass. Play game, please.
Play game. I'm Sam. You
Nice.
can find me on Twitter at PosiStress, or you can find me on PlayStation, and you'll see that it says that I'm playing Final Fantasy 15. But make no mistake, that doesn't mean that I like it.
No, you shouldn't.
It just means that I'm trying to understand it.
Well, that's a fool's errand. What are you trying to understand Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy generally?
I'm trying to understand if I like Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the struggle that we're all facing. I've settled on no, and I know it's not a complete understanding. Sorry, I know I cut out. I know it's not a complete understanding of like my feelings towards it, but I think that no is good enough for me right now I can live with no.
I'm kind of leaning towards no.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Hey Val,
Hi.
who are you?
I'm Val Flight Cub. You can find me on Twitter at FlightCub. Second B stands for Jum.
No.
And you can also find me
The
on
B
my
silent.
podcast LMNOP, where I talk about elementary.
That feels like cheating.
Where-
Are you allowed to do that?
I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want, Sam. The first time I ever did it, the B stood for Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I
So-
knew that.
Yeah.
But if it did stand for something that starts with a B.
I stand for Val.
That would probably be great. That would probably be really nice
I support my friends.
if it did, but it doesn't today.
Okay.
Damn.
Today, the second B stands for Jump. You can find me on LMNOP, where I talk about elementary, which is on noisepace.xyz.
Speaking of
The host of-
elementary, about LMNOP, we're hosted by Noisepace.xyz, host of many great podcasts. The Unshuffle's done.
So glad you interrupted my segue to say the same segue, but you saying
yeah,
it.
it's important to me.
There's also Kyle XY, a show that's also
What?
ended on Noisepace. It's about Kyle XY by Sam and Jordan.
Let's see what shows are over on Noisepace.
Jurgen It, about the secret life of the American teenager.
Henry Kissinger's Pokemon going to die, probably.
Yeah, more or less. It lives on. HKIP is less of a podcast and more of a people.
Mm-hmm. It's a state of mind. I'm warm in my room, and I'd like to be done with the podcast
Lethal
for this week.
Restore, we're done. Hey, until next time, keep on beanin'.
Did we have a...
No, he just said bye.
Watch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like that can't possibly be right.
No, it's true.
I don't know.
Beans.
Goodbye. Beans.
Beans.
Good beans.